cooking good looking?
Ho, ho, ho! What's cooking good looking? Look at this badass body! Welcome to another edition of Cooking with the Duke, hosted by yours truly, Father Christmas.
Now just hold on there a minute, big fella. We got the brining and prepping and all sorts to do. So let's take it back to the beginning, see how we did it. Nice to see you, John Gilly, by the way. We got some brining to do. Okay, so we gotta get on with our brine. So we're gonna use about a pint of water into the pot. And then a whole bunch of salt. Real salty, about a cup. Just a whole bunch of salt. That should do it. Okay, next up we're gonna add our brown sugar, light brown sugar. Should have opened this before we were rolling. Here we go. Okay, light brown sugar. About equal parts in there. Okay, and we're just gonna bring that up to a little simmer. Okay, so we're gonna let that come up gently to a simmer, just so it can dissolve. And in the meanwhile, we're gonna do a bit of orange peel. Okay, the zest of the orange in there. The zest of festive. You can also, of course, use lemons or clementines. Next to a handful of peppercorns. Maybe a little bit more. A little sprig of rosemary in there. Rosemary petals. I'm gonna use it also, but I ran out of time. Always running out of time. Add a little dash of apple juice. Next up, we're gonna do about 6 cloves of garlic. Now, I'd usually reach for the frozen garlic, but we're going natural today. Just gonna roughly chop the garlic, about 6 in the pot. Now this is coming along just fine. Let's see that we're, have a look. Okay, that is looking good. Nice and hot, nice and mixed, all the ingredients getting to know each other. We're just gonna let that sit there for about another 5 minutes. Okay, so we're just gonna turn that off. I'm gonna let this cool down a bit. Gonna add a little bit of extra water, another equal pint measure so. And what we're gonna do to cool it down is add a little bit of ice. Now this is multitasking. The ice melts, cooling her down, and adds a little bit of extra water. That's cooled that down real fast. Okay, so all we need to do is get our turkey. Boom, boom, boom. Here she is, the star of today's show. I don't even have any idea how much this one weighs, but it's not the biggest turkey I've ever seen, but it definitely ain't the smallest one either. Probably about 16 pounds, perhaps, I would say. I also don't have a brining bag, so I think we're gonna reuse this bag somehow. We're gonna have to kind of MacGyver this. That's a little one for you 80s kids out there. Might be able to squeeze most of this brine in here. I don't know. Wish me luck. The idea was to use this pot. This pot is definitely not big enough. Okay, so I'm gonna do it like that. Okay, right. You think I'm gonna get this to work? Okay, so the seals, we might just be able to pull this off. Think this is gonna work? I think we need a little bit more water. So we want this to sit for about 12 to 24 hours. So it's nearly 5 p.m. here, so we're probably gonna start cooking about midday tomorrow, so that makes it about somewhere between 12 and 24 hours, which is pretty good actually. I've timed that. One thing in my life I timed well. There we go. We're gonna top her up with a little extra H2O. And I almost forgot, we got some giblets to get rid of. This is a bit thin, this bit. All right, there they are. Lucky I didn't forget about that. Okay, so make sure there's nothing else in there. Okay, and we're just gonna grab a little cup and add a little bit of the brine into the cavity. We wanna juicy in there. We wanna add the moisture in there also with this overnight brine. We want everybody invited to the party. That we want the moisture all throughout the house. Now I think this may just work. This is recycling at its best, people. We're reusing the bag. In the brine and feeling fine. Birdie in the bag. Okay, we're gonna put this in the refrigerator if we can overnight, and we're gonna take her out and pat her down. Probably 411s is. Okay, do it. Okay, so we've been brining for, well, it's 10:30 in the morning, so that means 5 o'clock. It's been, I don't know, 18, 19 hours brining, and we're just gonna remove it from the pot, pat her down, and get her ready for the Traeger. She's looking good. Just gonna pat her down a little. Let this dry for about half hour while we get the Traeger lit outside. Just in time for the rain, it seems. And we'll put a little bit of oil on top here and rub her down with our favorite rubs. And we'll get her in the barbecue. Sounds like a good day at the office. What if Santa will turn up? Hoi! Okay, it is Big Bird o'clock. We've had this drying off for about half hour. We're gonna put a bit of oil on top of it, our favorite rubs from the Smoke and Flame Rub Company. Stick the meter in, stuff a little bit of veg in there, which reminds me, need to chop that hold up. My favorite thing to put in any kind of birdie is at least one onion and garlic bulb. So we're gonna stuff that in there in a minute, but first we're just gonna cover her up. Put a little drizzle on your birdie, baby. There you go. It's a South Gilling massaging parlor. Okay, this is just gonna help to hopefully crisp up the birdie and, you know, give her a little bit of, help this good stuff to stick to it. So first of all, we're gonna go in with a little Smoke and Flame cowboy butter. This is good. This rub is good on anything. Good. Should we do a little bit of the underside? We're gonna get a little bit inside also. Move that a minute. Get a little bit on the inside, a little bit on the underside also. Okay, next up we're gonna switch gears. We're gonna go with a little Memphis Belle. This literally will take your breath away. It is delicious. We're not gonna go in so as heavy, but we just wanna give it a little bit of flavor, a little bit of color, a little bit of Shazamness. Right, that's a little bit inside there. Yeah. Okay, and just a little bit. There you go. Just a little smidgen, just a little drizzle. Tap it on there. Just tap it in. Just tap it in like our good buddy Happy Gilmore. Just tap it in. Right. We're just gonna squeeze in that onion into the cavity. Garlic. I always find this really helps to tenderize the bird from inside. I don't know the exact science of it, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That should do it. Okay, let's get this bird on the wire. Okay, the Traeger is almost at temp, so we're just gonna let this sit here for 5-10 minutes while we're finishing up. Let that sort of dry onto there. Residual stuff there. We're gonna get this birdie just how we like it. Of course, what am I forgetting? Here we go, so we're going in double trouble with the meter probe. We're gonna stick one over here in the thickest part of the breast, and on this one here, I think we'll go on the thinner part of the breast over here. Okay, she is looking good, almost ready for action. Oh. Oh. Here we go. Now, look at that big, badass, beautiful birdie. I just wanted to take a minute to thank the Meter Pro for sponsoring this birdie today. I didn't even know this would fit. Oh, it's just perfect. You know, sometimes you gotta check these things out before you do it. I don't seem to ever do that. Very seldom do I do that. But we're sitting good, we're sitting correct, birdie on the wire there. I'm happy with everything. Right, let's get it cooking, good looking. So that's pretty much all the hard work done. We're just gonna fire up the Meter Probe app. Go to Big Birdie Turkey. Ain't often I get to go on this one. Set her up for smoker and Robert your mother's brother. Right. Okay, so we are an hour down. It's time for our first little sneak peek. Whoa, look at that! Getting some good color on that birdie already. Nice smoky flavor coming through. Getting a nice little turn. We want to make sure she's tanning evenly, so we're going to twist her around. And that ain't going to work, is it? Ain't going to close like that, so we're just going to have to go sideways and just close her up. Okay, so we're 3 hours down. Let's have a little looky-loo. Oh, man, that's looking good. Okay, that's looking good. We're gonna twist her around one more time. Beautiful color on that birdie. So we've been running for about the last 3 hours at 150 degrees Celsius. So we're gonna crank her up for the home stretch to about 195, 200. Dang. Okay, 195, staying alive. Okay, so the Traeger has come up to temperature, so which is what we're gonna do for the last little bit of the home stretch is get a little bit of butter on there. We're throwing a bit of the Smoke and Flame cowboy butter into some melted butter. We're just gonna add it on for a little extra crispiness in the last 45 minutes or so. Hopefully this will aid the bird to get a little bit crispy on the outside and tender and juicy on the inside. Just how we like our birdies. Get the last bit on there. Hey, Bobby.
Yeah,
What's the best gift to give at Christmas?
yeah,
A broken drum.
yeah.
You just can't beat it. We're right on temperature. We better get her off before Santa turns up. Well, would you look at that big old bird? It's our Christmas come early. Man, look at this beautiful birdie. Dang, look at the tan on that. The South Gilly Tanning Salon is open.
Shazam.
Hell, there you have it. One big old turkey ready for Christmas. Look at that juice inside there also. Okay, we grab our caveman cleaver knife for doing some carving. This big old badass blade for a big old badass birdie. We're gonna remove the meter probes. They've done some good work today. Thank you, Meter Probe. And where are we gonna start? I think we start, let's have a little look at some leg action. Smells incredible, may I say. Juicy and tender. Oh man, damn, it smells good. Oh, beautiful. Well, look, I got mine. Give it slice into the breast. Oh, big old slice for daddy-o. Okay. Oh man, that is juicy. Hey, don't mind me, I'd squeeze for the camera. No, shameless. Do that for the socials. But I'm happy with that. Now, who wants a slice? We got turkey for days. Oh man, I gotta say that. That's pretty moist. Can you see that on the camera? Oh, happy with that? Okay, we just slice her up. Now, both my daughters have just told me, before I serve this up, that they do not want any of this juicy, tender, delicious turkey for dinner. So it looks like it's just me and Tomcat Cruise on this bad boy. Unless Santa turns up early. Look at that. Well, there you go. We got a lot of turkey, people. I better check on me taters. Oh man, Traeger taters are the best. You gotta try them. Okay, anyway, so we're gonna serve this up with some greens, some parsnip, some taters, chestnuts, Brussels sprouts, and gravy. Dang, Santa, where are you at? Typical South Gilly Santa. Fashionably late as always. But he's got a strong leftover game. He's gonna add a little bit of hot honey to his turkey roll. His turkey sandwich. His turkey shazamwich. Oh, coming in with the chili flakes also. Dang. That's a strong leftovers game, Santa. I'm gonna put the top on. Man, I mean, I've heard of bad Santa, but bad Santa. Look at those guns. Look at that shazamwich.
Shazam.